What's up, Josh?
Sup, yo.
It's episode 264. Welcome back, and thank you for joining us once again for another stupendous episode of the Foo Show program. But before we get into anything, Yosh, get your Foo Show swag at foobarshow.com. Find all kinds of items like t-shirts, pillow cushions, mugs, magnets, and stickers in tons of colors and styles. Go to our merch page found at foobarshow.com to check it all out. Next up, click on the link to SoCal rock band The Fallen Electric at the bottom of foobarshow.com for music, tour dates, and merch. The Fallen Electric is currently looking for a new bassist to get electrified with. If you or someone you know is looking to be a part of a hardworking and fun musical project, we encourage you to contact us at thefallenelectric.com. And lastly, Grass Store, everybody, now servicing all of Southern California and the San Francisco Bay Area. They're the best cannabis delivery service I've ever used, bar none. Go to foobarshow.com and click on our Grass Store banner, and first-time users get 30% off of their purchase. Thank you to those who have shared or clicked on our banner and continue to show us some love. I purchased some today. It's going to get delivered tomorrow. It's going to be an amazing time. And now episode 264, Josh. Here we go. From Filthy Martini Studios in Ontario, California, it's the Foo Show. Hey, what is up, everyone? I am Joe C.
I'm Josh.
Thank y'all very much for listening into the Foo Show. Remember to hit subscribe and be sure to rate, review, and tell a friend like a champ. You can also listen in and get our swag at foobarshow.com. That's FOObarshow.com. And follow FOO Bar Show on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Join in, drop us a line, and we'll foo it up like a couple of foos. Ain't that right? Foo.
Swag.
I'm just here so I don't get fined, man.
I'm just here so I don't get fined food. Take care of y'all chicken. Take care of y'all head. Take care of y'all mentals.
Dude, Marshawn's been one of the funniest characters to come out of the NFL in recent years, man.
He's gold.
That guy's comedy
Joey.
gold.
Gold, Joey, gold.
I don't know if, I don't... Whatever, dude. We could talk about it now, but who cares? Fucking that show that you introduced me to, that Will Arnett show, Murderville, and he's on episode 2. It's fucking great. He has like good comedy chops, like good fucking, like
he has
improv.
Great timing. Improv skills are like top notch, dude. Like that episode was great, especially with Rob Hubel.
Yeah.
Like going across them. It was fantastic, dude. Like I love that show, Murderville. It's so good. Each episode gets better with each each different actor.
I learned that it's not original to the United States. Like I think it first started becoming a thing over in the UK first, and then they brought it over, kind of like The Office. Yeah, and I guess Will Arnett is cool like that. Like he'll bring back something. Like he brought back the fucking Gong Show a few years ago, and he made himself a judge on it pretty frequently, if you remember.
Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah,
I mean, Will Arnett's just he's a great comedian, great comedic actor. So yeah, I totally see that. I mean, come on, dude. Arrested Development, Job.
Fucking great, dude. Fucking great.
It's great, dude. It's great, Foo. But yeah, Foo. I mean, it's nice to talk about some funny stuff because we gonna die.
You think so, man? You think so? Have you been glued to the news, or are you just kind of reading the articles as you see them kind of come through the socials?
So I've been reading some news articles like about the sanctions and what the rest of the European nations and everyone are doing, especially in NATO.
Yeah.
And then I go to my main political source when it comes to these type of situations.
Oh no.
My father, who just watches CNN 24/7. So I usually just go to him just to like a backstory because at first I hadn't really kept up with the news for a while. So when they're saying like Russia's invading Ukraine, I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Why? Like what benefit do the Russians get from this? Huh. And from my understanding, the Ukraine is, even though it is a small nation, it did originally belong to Russia, but with the fall of the USSR, the Ukraine broke off and became independent. Now they didn't join NATO, but they just became an independent nation.
Right.
And they acted as a buffer between NATO and Russia. But they had a lot of power and natural resources like gas, electricity. And
they played a hand in the nuclear game too back in the USSR days.
That's right, with Chernobyl, which
that didn't work out. But
yeah, you're no kidding. But evidently Vladimir wants to gain it back because he just
your boy Vlad, bro.
Fucking Putin.
Oh,
Putin took over it, fool. He was just putting us on.
Yeah.
All these years. This is his ultimate endgame, fool.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm like realizing that I fall into a camp that just always thought he was gonna fuck with us like this, or not us, but you know those around him, to get back to those USSR kind of days where, you know, they want to spread their influence as much as any other superpower. So I'm not saying it's cool that what they did, but you know what they did was pretty fucked up and pretty unwarranted, man. But like, why didn't nobody see this coming? Like they've been building up their military for decades, ever since they fell, ever since '91.
You want to know why? Because we've been too fucking distracted with fucks like Donald Trump and TikTok, foo. You know how much bullshit is on TikTok? We
and
don't
COVID,
pay attention
I
to what's
guess.
Everything
in the news is COVID. And now that COVID's receding, we got World War III, or what some historians might be, at least I'm hoping for. I don't want World War III, but fucking Cold War number 2. Yeah.
I'll take a C-Dub 2, foo. I'll take C-Dub 2 over WW Trey.
Yeah, I mean it's going to be an interesting world to come. It already changed with COVID. Now this, like, come on,
it's just going to get even worse because you have those sanctions that, and now they're going to be taking them off of what's called the SWIFT system, which is their banking system in Russia. So that's going to drastically hurt their economy.
Yeah,
I'm more worried about the retaliation that will be coming from Russia because these motherfuckers going to retaliate.
And their neighbor, China, another great superpower,
who's threatening, and then Iran is also, but who gives a fuck about Iran at this point? they're just like, we're still relevant too.
Yeah.
Don't forget about us.
They were Italy at the end of World War II, where they were just like,
yeah, exactly, fool. We would involve.
They ran out of resources.
Yeah, exactly, fool. Yeah, foo, it's crazy. It's gonna get interesting. It's not gonna end. This is only the beginning. But not to sound crass or like a dick. I'm gonna sound like a dick.
Yeah, that's what. Why would you preface that with that if you didn't think you were gonna sound like a dick, Josh? But proceed.
Well, fool, I want to prepare everyone.
Okay.
Look, I understand what's going on in the Ukraine, but what are prayers and thoughts going to do for them in the Ukraine?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you get that all over socials, man. Just ignore it. Just keep scrolling. That's all I mean,
I know, but
I understand why it irks you, because it does the same thing to me. These thoughts and prayers things.
I think it's funny because, like, everyone I understand you want to bring touch, hey, okay, we feel for these people and stuff, but it's just like, why don't donate towards the cause?
Yeah, throw like a few bucks at them if you feel a certain. I mean, sometimes you feel so hopeless. I mean, I can understand that perspective where sometimes you feel so hopeless or useless, or that you can't utilize what you have at your disposal to help out, these people in the Ukraine, or to help stop the Russians do their thing. And then all you can really do is just try to send a positive vibe their way. But at some point it does become pretty pretentious. And if you know who's posting these and that's all they do and they're just all talk, then that's who they are, man. You just keep scrolling.
Foo, unless I see Goku just showing up in Ukraine, foo, I mean, I'll send him my energy. If Goku needs my energy, dog, I'll send it to save Ukraine.
All right, but I think that's that's not gonna happen all the time.
Oh, damn it.
But
Dragon Ball lied to me, foo?
This whole time.
Bullshit.
This whole fucking time. Yeah.
Goddamn bullshit.
Yeah, so I mean, who knows what's gonna happen? It's gonna be an interesting next couple decades, man. This is not going away. It just reminds me of that scene in The Simpsons, dude, where they're just like, "Oh, the USSR, weren't you guys broken up?" He's like, "That's what I wanted you to think." And instead of manually flipping over his sign, there's a button. There's a button that he presses that with the tiny little motor flips it around to say the USSR, the Soviet Union. Did you ever notice that? He presses the button.
I remember that. I remember that because then don't those flags all of a sudden come down and it's the old Soviet flags and you just hear the music roaring in the back.
Yeah, and then Lenin is like frozen in that coffin, in that glass coffin.
Oh, and he comes to life.
And he punches the ceiling of the coffin. Must crush capitalism.
Down with the proletariat. I remember that.
Fuck.
Oh, that was good shit.
Yeah. Well,
dude, The Simpsons did it.
Well, yeah, and no kidding. And if World War III ends up working out, if The Simpsons have anything to say about this, we win, and the British saved our ass.
Oh yeah, that's right. Right. Yeah.
Well, since we're already geeking out, did you want to just get into geeking out?
Yeah, man, let's do it.
All right, man. We'll be right back.